Right boys, what is good? Listen, welcome back to another trade recap. Now the reason I'm making this one specifically is because the most commonly asked question that I get asked by you guys is, how do I trade if I have a 9 to 5? Or I don't have enough time to trade, what can I do? Well, as you can probably see right now, I'm out here in Dubai, and on this trip it's been mostly business, so I've had a very tight schedule. But despite that, over the past 2 days I've made $3,000 in paid out money on my one MFF trading account. And I'm going to show you exactly the trades that I took. It's actually one setup that I took twice, but I'm also going to show you how I managed my trading so that I didn't even need to look at the chart, because I spent maybe 10 to 15 minutes per day maximum on the charts. And I'm going to show you how you can do the exact same thing. So if we head onto the charts right here, this is Friday's London session just after, and I'm going to show you right now how I mark up my charts and then how I prepare it so that I don't need to look at it for the rest of the day. So first of all, we need to understand that we're trading from one liquidity area to the other. And as you can just see, I marked out those clearly. There's two levels where liquidity is resting primarily on this chart. You have Asia session high, which remains unswept, and you have London session low, which also remains unswept. Now, anywhere above these highs and lows, you have essentially orders resting, waiting to get filled by the market. Now, all I want to do very simply is I'm trying to trade the full daily move. So I'm trying to trade something like this, or vice versa. If we go the opposite way, I'm trying to trade something like this. And what that means is all I need to do is wait for one of these levels to get swept in order to go ahead and take the trade in the opposite direction. So I'm marking out that liquidity, as you can see right here, and you can even go ahead and label them up. So you can put, Asia high right there, and you can put London low. And then you can take off the indicator if you like. I leave it on, but there you are. But there you have your key liquidity levels marked out. Then all you need to understand is your higher time frame bias, right? So on the daily time frame yesterday, we were very bullish on NQ. We had a strong bullish close engulfing the previous 3 candles. And we had a lot of bullish structure being made on the 2 hour, 4 hour, all of those time frames. So actually I'm looking for buys, and we have a very strong buy confluence candle right here. What I'm going to then simply do, for those of you who work a job or a 9 to 5, this is an absolutely key and important tip. You need to go ahead and understand how to use the alerts on TradingView. So I'm going to go ahead and right click this. You can also just click up here. Let's just click up here. You can click on this little clock button right here. It won't let me do it in replay mode, unfortunately. But what you can actually do is you can click on the clock, and it's going to set an alert, and then you click crossing this line. And what that means is anytime the price crosses this line like this, okay, it's going to send you an alert. And if you have TradingView on your phone, it will actually send you a notification to your phone saying price is crossing this line. And what that means is once you've done your analysis, you can then step away from the charts and wait for that notification to come through before you need to look again. So you set alerts on both the liquidity high and that liquidity low, and then you very simply walk away, because we're only trading from one liquidity area to the other. So we would have walked away right now. Let's say you're in a 9 to 5, or you're going into meetings, you're doing some deep work. Maybe you check the charts every 30 minutes to an hour if you need, but otherwise you're just waiting for that one notification. So we'll just go ahead and let this play through quickly. Let's imagine you're at your 9 to 5, or in my case, I was out traveling. Now one area gets swept, but it actually sweeps the highs and then sort of does some weird structure. And we're bullish for the day, remember, so we're not looking for the sells. Now, let's just retrack that a little bit. You've now come and swept the lows. This is your London lows. This is where your liquidity was resting after London session. And you've got a notification on your phone. So you quickly jump on the charts. Maybe you sneak to the office bathroom. For me, I just took a quick look on the charts, and you can see here a couple of things is happening. First of all, we swept these key lows here, which is very important. Secondly, you can see if we go to the 30-minute time frame, this current 30-minute candle here has no top wick, which essentially means the probability of this candle coming and grabbing liquidity and then flipping is unbelievably high. So if you guys know my Asia sweep sky dweller model, this is the exact same thing, except the liquidity being used in this case is from London session low. And you can see right here the main important thing. We have a sky dweller right here being formed after the sweep. So all you had to do, very simply, was go ahead and place your sells, or your buys, sorry, right here after that candle close. Your stop loss goes below the overall candle. Your TP goes at the other side of the session high. And let's go ahead and jump in that buy with just 1 mini. Place our stops and our TP. Now obviously I didn't hold it for this long because I didn't have time at the charts, but you can see quite clearly what would have happened. Absolutely clean $6,000 trade off of 1 mini and only 10 minutes spent on the chart maximum. And you can see right there the power of not spending much time on the charts, because when you're spending too much time on the charts, you might have gone ahead and tried to take this position, and then you would have got stopped out. And then you might have gone ahead and tried to take another one right here. And then you would have actually found the position right here, but by the time it actually prints, you're already down X amount of dollars. So actually by spending less time on the charts here, we've made more money in the long run. So to recap really quickly, this was the one model that I was trading. If I can get a good color on the text, the Asia Sweep Sky Dweller model. And that was the trade for both days. I traded that Thursday and on Friday. I think Thursday was sells, Friday was buys. Most importantly though, set alerts at key levels. Very, very important. And third, make sure you are spending maximum 10 to 15 minutes on the charts. Because essentially, if you can do that, what it means is you're only trading once your key liquidity is taken, which means if you know anything about market dynamics, the market needed to come down and grab this liquidity before it made that overall big move. But that means then that the one trade we do get from right here essentially enabled us to catch that entire daily move during New York. And you want to catch the big positions, right? Now, if I wasn't out and about, I would have probably let this trade run. I closed it extremely quickly, but it did run all the way up to $6,000, which was unbelievable. And that is because we're trading from liquidity to liquidity, major liquidity to major liquidity, okay? And once you understand that, you can start to understand that you don't need to catch lots of little trades. We're just waiting for the one nice, clean position trading from the major liquidity low to the major liquidity high, and that is exactly how you do it. Now guys, I'm going to be back from Dubai in approximately a week's time. I'm going to be streaming live on YouTube for the first couple of days that I'm back, and I'll be streaming inside my Discord. The links to both of those are going to be in the description. There's going to be so much more value coming. I've recorded so many crazy videos whilst I'm out here, so make sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button and drop a like. And other than that, if you did enjoy the video, make sure you go ahead and turn notifications on so you don't miss the rest of them. And hopefully now you can go ahead and understand how to catch trades whilst at your 9 to 5 without having to go ahead and force positions or run to the bathroom. It's nice and easy, nice and simple, and it requires little to no effort. Much love guys, see you in the next one. Bye bye.